In this video we are going to complete example 5, which is basically a culmination of all the index laws in one. It's important when we simplify these to remember the order of operations. I use the acronym BIDMAS, which basically states that brackets should be done first and indices should be done second before we do any division, multiplication, addition or subtraction. This is important because we have sets of brackets here and we have a lot of indices here as well. So when we do question A, we're actually going to start on the right hand side where we have a power to another power. We're doing this because we should concentrate on our indices before we do our multiplication. What do we get here? Well, when this happens we multiply the powers. We're going to have 3 to the power of 10 since 2 times 5 is 10. The first term was 3 to the power of 2. So we've got 3 to the power of 2 times 3 to the power of 10. And we know when we get to this point, all we need to do now is add the powers. Whenever you multiply terms together with the same base, you add the powers. This gives us 3 to the power of 12. Now looking at question B, you'll notice where you have some things happening inside the brackets, and anything inside the brackets should always be done first. So for this particular one, we're going to go 6 to the power of 10 minus 7, since if it's division or a fraction, we subtract the powers. All of this needs to be put to the power of 4 at the end. So we get 6 to the power of 3, 10 minus 7 is 3, all of this to the power of 4, and we know that when we do a power to another power that we multiply them. 3 times 4 is 12. Finally, we'll move on to question C. You'll notice we have a 7 without a power, so I'm just going to put a 1 there. We've got multiplication, division, and then multiplication again. None of these get precedence over the other, so we'll start on the left-hand side and do it step by step. First of all, we get 7 to the power of 4, since 3 plus 1 is 4, and we're going to write the rest down. And now we'll work on the first two again. Division means subtraction, so we're going to go 4 minus 2 for our powers, giving us 7 to the power of 2, times 5 to the power of 0. And you'll notice that we have base numbers that are not the same. So we can't just add the powers here. But 5 to the power of 0 actually equals 1. So we can write that as 7 to the power of 2 times 1, which is simply 7 to the power of 2. Anyway, that concludes example 5. Remember to read the description below for links to worksheets that relate to this video.